You're saying we're in 2007? Do you know the storm?
Is that how you call it? We call it the emanation. The tide of pneuma is pouring down from above and converging. It would raise as a tsunami and break the world of matters where darkness abounds.
I don't understand.
This shouldn't be hard for you to understand. You are all... I am 37. What's your number?
I'm Vertin.
No. I'm asking your number. The scripture says only the people who are still in sin... Well, so you don't know your number yet. Just like Sophia.
Have you seen my companions?
Yes. Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
What?
Integers are the living example of virtues. Fractions can be understood through specific means. Irrational numbers, which one are you looking for?
I'll ask something else instead. What is this place?
Island.
What island?
Have you seen another island?
Maybe another question. Did a biographer named Erd visit here before?
1999 is a lovely centered triangular number. But however, 999 is a brilliant number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell?
I am sorry. I have no idea about the fragments of matters you are talking about.
Fragments of matters?
Captain, you should go. This Apple's arm has...
No! Mr. Apple, stay with me for a little longer. Piss off! Shush! You wicked dolphins! Mr. Apple is not your breakfast, nor are my records! Huh? Isn't that Vertin? Vertin! Are you done with the standing and staring? Come give us a hand!
This trial is mine to judge.
Take it easy. Handy. A mice pack. How dare you? Take it easy.
A tooth for a tooth.
A little bit hot here. Plan failed. Plan A. Handle it gently. Hey!
bloody
The show's
frog.
on.
For an eye.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished.
The show's on.
A tooth for a tooth.
Time waits for no one, even for a great one.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Handle it gently.
Feel its pain and know its regret. A tooth for a tooth. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full. Noble or lowly, sin shall be punished. Using troops.
Thank God you are here, Vertin. Mr. Apple and I were this close to being made a stargazy pie by these clever bastards and served to the dinner table.
You've also been incredibly helpful, Regular.
Is that so? Like how?
You rebuild my confidence in communicating with people. Have you seen Sonetta and the others?
No, I woke up on a dolphin's back. Thought they had saved my life at first and was quite grateful to them.
They think you are an irrational number. That's why they bit you.
Whoa! This little lady made me jump. Vertin...
Timekeeper.
Thank goodness you are all safe and sound. Lilia's on her way. Now we only need to find the captain and his team members.
Sonetto. These people are...
They are the Apuron believers. They lent us a helping hand after the ship went.
Not at all. An integer is under an obligation to help his kind. Miss Sonetto, have you found your friends?
Yes, only the members of the Razor Squad are still missing. They also belong to the St. Pavlo...
Imaginary numbers are not of our concern.
Imaginary numbers?
You should not linger here if you have already found your lost friends. Our school of thought does not accommodate uninvited guests.
Wait! We have something to...
What if we know about the emanation? We are the investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. We are glad to share the information about the storm, or please grant us entry to this island so that we can share them.
Timekeeper?
I'll explain to you later. Trust me. Please, Sonetto.
Come this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcomed here. No irrational number is allowed on this island. Throw her into the sea.
Huh? Wait. Now hold on a second. I said pull!
Are you a rational member? Welcome to the world of numbers. Time to check my calculation. Time to check my calculation. Form is a bubble. Welcome to the world of numbers.
You still look. Usually, the first one will help you find out the name of the land, and the other will help you calibrate. All right, now it's finally the... Oh, but I'm going to let you down, I'm afraid. I don't have any breathtaking stories to tell. Just one simple fact after another. Luckily, my ears are more reliable than my teeth. I can still nag like I always do, answer questions to my knowledge, and have a little chit-chat with you sometimes. So, to summarize it, just consider me a kind-hearted chatterbox. Ah, finally a question about yourself. In front of you is a boundless sea. All you can see, besides the beach you are lying on, is water, water, and water. A cry for help will be drowned out by the waves, and even the strongest legs are tied to the ground here, and cannot break free. See? There's no way to leave, but it's a good opportunity to have an island tour. The locals have good manners, so I think you can ask them to show you around. That's at least better than just goofing off. Not even you can avoid asking this question. But a kind-hearted soul already told you that time is moving forward as it used to be, step by step. So the time is... the year... Yes. Time is back on the right track, going where it's supposed to be. Raindrops literally drop again, and no one goes back to the past anymore. Well, some miss the good old days, though. Oh, you still doubt it, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. Don't get me wrong, I'm on your side. After all the hard times I've experienced, if anyone told me that my life was just a boring dream, one neither good nor bad, I would throw a shoe at them. I can tell you are being burned by anxiety. But to find the time you want, we need to comb through the situation, like how you do with your hair. Time is like a soccer tort, and now it has been divided into many pieces. On the largest piece stands the white chocolate card. Yes, the last good days of the 20th century. The gentlemen are still growing handlebar mustaches, and the ladies have not yet flattened the curves on their bodies. New money buys one art piece after another to show off their good taste. They don't even mind turning their homes into museums. A cafe named San Marco officially opens, gathering the most outstanding intellectuals and writers of the time. They talk and laugh there as if nothing could stand in their way. Then the cafe receives a neurologist whose briefcase carries the interpretation of dreams. And celluloid film and projectors become a new means of expression for artists. At this point, helmets remain intact in the warehouse. Gauze only works in hospitals. Bullets only fly in the firing range, and the flame that swallows lives is not even lit. But soon enough, the young people who swore to retrieve their homeland will take up daggers and guns to fulfill their oath. Buildings will shake like a leaf, and rocks will fall off and hit the walls. Screams will try to break free from people's throats. And at that moment, a clip will be loaded secretly in the name of supreme honor. The golden age is about to end. When that actually happens, even this cafe will be smashed into concrete. See? We have combed. You wouldn't buy the nonsense about the fairness of time when you reach my age. It actually feels All right, that's it. I've talked enough. Now get up, darling, and brush the sand.
Yes, all is well. Those dolphins sent us to the other side of the currents. And one more thing, Captain, and I'm asking this with no ill intention. Thank you. I wish your next mission would be trouble-free too. The members of the Razor Squad are all humans.
It's clear then. Real numbers refer to arcanists, and imaginary numbers mean humans.
Then what is the rest of this nonsense?
Sonetto, Vertin, and this apple.
While Miss Lilia and I are fractions.
Don't bother asking. I'm pure blood.
This apple is also made of pure apple juice.
I only consume 1.5 volt DC.
So it's not determined by our lineage, or Regulus would have been an integer too.
So why on earth am I the irrational number? Why only me? Unfair! I demand the ruling to—
Shut up! We grappled hard to get you on this island. So you have no choice but to stay in the worst guest room.
You call this a guest room? A cell, more like?
Perhaps this piece of news will cheer you up. We are prisoners in the world, and our body is the cage of the soul.
Oh, cut me a break. Might as well play us some rock music.
Seems the residents on this island venerate integer numbers. And irrational numbers, or the non-terminating, non-repeating decimals, cannot be represented as the ratio of...
No, no, no. Who are they to judge and decide me to be the irrational number? I was the only person who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation in the previous protest. Oh, why do I get to have the worst of both worlds?
I've requested information from Ms. Moisson about Apiron, but it will take some time for the files to come in. The captain of the Razor Special Operations Squad told me this might be a settlement of a group of Arcanists who have been long cut off from the world. Unlike other unregistered Arcanists, these people chose not to live alongside the humans. They still lead an ancient Arcanist way of life and follow the old customs. We must be meticulous when getting in touch with them.
But they used modern mathematical terms. And that girl talked about Caprica. He was I think they are not living in complete isolation. They are still in contact with the outside world. This place wouldn't be affected by the storm, just like the Elitial base, Foundation headquarters, and my suitcase. The travel notes in 1999. Manus Vindictae showing up in Elitial's base. And we'll find our answer here, I think.
Very energetic, Capitan. By the way, how come nobody's here to welcome us? They wouldn't suddenly decide to detain us all just because we have an irrational number here, right?
I'm with you all the time. Six asked me to welcome you.
Oh, scared me again. What were you doing hiding in the corner?
Because it seemed you were in the middle of proving a conjecture. According to the scripture, disturbing others when they are giving proof of their arguments is as sinful as eating beans. I don't want to be bound to the rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death. Eating beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime. People eating beans will never transmigrate. They deserve...
What? Are you serious? Is this rule only for soybeans? What about broad beans, snow peas, chickpeas? And what does it say about other bean-based products?
Beans are beans.
You're funny. This doesn't even make sense. By this logic, aren't the coffee drinkers going to rot in hell? I happen to have a box of coffee beans in my bag. If I put one coffee bean in my mouth, will the vulture get me right away? No way! Whoa, easy, mate. Do you want to get physical? This pirate is not scared of you. critters are coming to your aid!
This is not good. We need to separate them.
Anyone offer your seat to the senior? Handle it gently.
A tooth for a tooth.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Can't fail. Take it. Handle it gently. Hey! Take it easy.
The law is above all else.
3, 2, 1, down.
Can't fail. Bloody cross.
A tooth for a tooth.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Using troops.
Let go! Let go! Why? Vertin! Sonetto! Lilia! Get her off me!
What is going on here? 37, let go of the guest's head. Now. Sorry that I'm late. I'm Sophia, the corrector of Apiron. I will take over from here.
Oh, finally! We have an ordinary person.
Please, let's talk on the way to the outside. We believe everything can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers, and mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. It is like the fire that lifts us from the darkness. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed for all other things in existence. And if one can take up the challenges and improve oneself with practice, they may clear their thoughts and find out their truth. That is, to find out the number of their soul.
Oh, this is more like a place for proper conversations. Broad, open, as vast as the high seas.
Hold your horses, Miss Regulus. If you were to speak of consuming beans again, I will have no choice but to send you into the depths of the sea.
Fine. I haven't done anything yet.
Miss Sophia, could you please repeat all the taboos on the island? It was too dark in there. I didn't take them all down.
Worry not, Miss Sonetto. I have them all.
1. Abstain from beans. 2. 4. Do not poke the fire with swords. 5. 7. Do not enter the hall in new garments. Enter the hall from the right, and leave from the left. 8. Do not keep swallows around your house. 9. Do not sleep on a...
What strange obsessions are these? Even the police in London would...
This is an archaic arcanist group we're dealing with. I assume they have their own reason for these.
But what else are we going to do if we can't pick up the things on the ground? Just let it rot? Oh, this doesn't even...
You are indeed an irrational number.
Huh? What about me?
Though I can't identify the exact number of yours, it's never too hard to tell the number types. Like you are a very typical irrational number. Irrational numbers are disobedient, sometimes unreasonable, and they hardly play by any rules. Just like the non-terminating random numbers following its decimal. These disobedient, unreasonable, never play by...
So that's what their judgment is based on.
Oh, she even gets the rock and roll part right.
Stop pulling my leg. This pirate will not so easily be defined. What about you? What's your number then?
I'm still learning. My time...
Oh, you don't know? Well, I can help you with that. You are an irrational number 2. Ouch! What is this? A grape?
Huh. A perfect parabola.
Oh, it's you again. I won't be bettered in a fight this time.
"37, shouldn't you be off preparing for the doctrinal meeting?"
6 asked me to take care of our guests.
But I'm usually the one who receives the guests. Engaging with strangers might be a little difficult for you.
There's no causal link in these two events. People always bother you with trifles only because you're fine with it.
Do not sleep on a grave, and do not cut wood on a main road. Idleness is the cause of the breakage of one's flesh and soul in the long journey of... Besides, why would you place the head of a guest in your mouth?
She said she's going to eat beans.
That does not justify your action. Come to think of it, the right way to deal with this is to throw the offenders into the sea. Let the Gorgon current take them and confine them in...
Oh yeah! This is the most optimal solution.
How come you didn't think of it? This is one of the most basic set problems.
Hello? Are we done with the chit-chatting? Conspiring to my face to throw me in the sea. Mind you, this pirate's tolerance has limits. Right in the bullseye. What? What's that look on your faces? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I didn't start this.
Regulus, did you just pick up the grape that 37 threw at you earlier from the ground? Did you just violate the rule of not to pick up what has fallen?
What?
Get down! Abraxas incoming! It will take the offenders with it!
chicken's head and 2 snakes as a feet.
This is not good. They seem dangerous. Regulus, come to my side.
I'm here for a worn tooth. Let's go where trees and grass grow. You brought me a gentle breeze on the field. You should not make an enemy of the earth.
Relax. Let the show begin.
No need to look back. Good timing. Penetrate. Frost you with the armor of the forest. No need to worry. No worries.
Enough!
Relax.
Let the
Good
show
timing.
begin.
Please, don't resist.
Illusion is enough for them.
Penetrate. No need to worry.
This shall be my only act.
Are watching you.
Thy ending is destined.
Pride goes before the fall. I've been there. You better take it.
Regulus!
Captain! I can't leave her alone. This apple shall follow her.
A toast to Regulus. To her ever-fighting spirit of breaking away from jails, no matter how many times she has been put behind.
Luckily, she didn't have any beans.
May her soul be cleansed in the dungeon. What a mess. Ena eftegramot mima. Schematizate otan enosume dios semia.
Timekeeper, Did you see that?
The arcane skills cast by the congregation on this island are very... Mr. Apple is with Regulus. She won't be in danger for now. Let's follow Sophia.
We have wasted too much time on unnecessary matters, Miss Vertin. This is the place you've journeyed to visit. This is where we share our knowledge of Numa, which is also the storm you've been referring to.